Hey guys, this is Pixel Dan coming to you from the Nacelle booth at Toy Fair 2025, and I'm here with the man, Brian Folkweiss. How's it going, Brian?
It's good.
Good to see you again. I'm great.
Dude, those arms are getting bigger.
Dude, I've been working on it. I've been working on it.
Who do you? I get now. I have Viking strength.
Oh, Vikings.
Yes, we got to do a little arm wrestling.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I have to arm wrestle?
I got really tiny arms, but I got Viking strength.
I'd be down for that.
This is a very weird interview, but
This is a weird start.
Yeah, we'll get to the toys.
We'll
get to the toys.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited to see what we got here. I know you got new things.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna grab this camera. You lead me around. What do you want to show us?
All right, so I guess we'll go top to bottom. How about that?
Yeah.
So these are this is Biker Mice. You might be familiar.
Yep.
This is wave 1. Doing super well. We're very happy. We got the Sports Bros up there too. That was an exclusive we did with Diamond.
Those are super fun.
They did really, really well. There's more of them over there, but the black and white ones sold out in an hour. The other ones sold out, I think, in less than a week or something.
That's crazy,
so,
wow.
Very happy with Biker Mice. This was our big news this morning.
Yeah.
This is Biker Mice Wave 2.
Awesome.
So we got Carbine, Charlie, Limburger, Grease Pit, Carbuncle, and Fred the Mutant.
Wow.
So one thing I always want to point out here, Fred the Mutant comes with Carbuncle. So a lot of people think this is his own character, his own package. In the parlance of toys, SKU. He is not his own SKU. He's an accessory.
Oh, yeah, it says it right here.
But he is a fully articulated accessory. He even comes with multiple heads.
Oh, wow.
Like, one of the things we're really trying to do now, and we always tried to do this, don't get me wrong, but and I'm sorry if I have to be the one to tell you this. I don't know if you've heard this or not. Economy's not doing so good. So one of the things that we're trying to do is really do price points that are as economical as possible for the people buying them, but also to really add so much value to every character. So the accessories, you know, Charlie comes with 3 heads, 2 heads, and then another head in a helmet.
Oh, sweet.
Carbine comes with like more guns than you can imagine. Limburger comes with 3 heads. Grease Pit comes with 3 heads. Carbuncle comes with 1 billion accessories and also comes with his own character.
Yeah, I love it.
So that's wave 2 of Biker Mice, which we're very excited about. And it's something, because you've been very good about covering us for a long time, you'll notice our lines keep getting bigger.
Yeah.
So wave 1 of RoboForce was 2. Wave 1 of Biker Mice was 3, and now we're doing 5. So this is, cool. I mean, technically you could argue 6.
Yeah, if we.
But as it relates to SKUs,
I love that though, because growing the roster out.
Exactly.
It's very cool.
Well, they're selling. People love them, and if there's anything I've learned, it's that people want a robustness to their lines. Like they don't want to collect 1 or 2 figures.
That's right. Yeah.
So here you go. That's wave 2.
Beautiful.
This is the repackaged wave 1 of RoboForce.
Oh, okay.
Which you may have heard, the cartoon. We finally have a release date, April 12th on Tubi. That's the one we do with The Rock. So these are just repackaged wave 1s. And this is the Walmart exclusive we did, Fireproof Max 89. And yeah, so that's that's Biker Mice wave 1. This is Biker Mice Wave 1 as well up front, but we have the bikes.
Yeah.
Now, this is a thing I'm very proud of. Like, if I'm like, not proud, like patting myself on the back proud, but proud, like, wow, it's our first vehicle.
Yeah.
And I'm a vehicle guy. Like, I love G.I. Joe, but like, if you look at my G.I. Joe collection, I mean, I probably have like 80% of the vehicles and like 20% of the figures.
It was a big part of that.
Yes.
Right? Which arguably, same thing with Biker Mice. You got to have those bikes.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So we have all 3 bikes. They all light up. It's also our first electronic anything.
Sweet.
So very excited about that. These are in stores now. Yes, they come with a hot dog.
It's right there.
So every single Biker Mice comes with a hot dog. That's my promise from me to you.
Nice.
This is Sectars. This is Wave 1. These are still on sale. This was the exclusive we did with Walmart. This is Night Fighting Dargon. I always find it peculiar. A night fighter would be in bright silver, but maybe there's a silver sunlight on their planet. I don't know. Now this I'm very excited about. Like I shouldn't be this excited, but I'm very excited about this. So we are starting a new, and I love using, because I'm not like really like, I never worked at Hasbro or anything, so I love using these terms. This is our new product category. We're calling it the Nacelle Mini, and this is our first Nacelle Mini. This is our Garloo, and he's going to be followed by a Nacelle Mini throttle, and then our first Barnyard Commandos figure is going to be a Nacelle Mini. Now this I'm very excited about. Price point $5.99.
Wow.
So very excited about that. These are some licenses that we've done for Garloo with Geeky Tiki and Super 7. This is the family of Super 7. So the good news, pretty much everything you're seeing is sold out. The bad news, we didn't make very many. So it was easy to sell out. But this was our original. This is the Walmart exclusive, who I call Garblue.
Garblue, that's perfect.
You would think I could get that to stick, but I can't. And these were exclusives we did for Diamond.
Okay.
So this one glows in the dark. This one's black and white.
That's wild. Okay, so these are different from the reaction figure?
Yes. Yeah. So this is just licensing.
Right. Okay, because this is the Super 7 reaction,
correct.
and this is your new.
This is our new SKU, the Nacelle Mini, and this is all test shots that we were doing. And this is the final one that we arrived at.
That $5.99 price point is unreal.
And
that's
again,
that's awesome.
I always say this, but it's like we have to make money. We have to be profitable. Yes, I'm not saying we don't. But the main thing for me is, dude, I'll see some of your videos or your pictures.
Yeah.
And you'll be talking about a new NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing at Walmart, and you'll post a picture, and I'll see in the corner biker mice, and that is what makes me happy.
Nice.
So if the fact that we have a toy next to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the goal here is Garloo is our least well-known brand. It's from the 50s. Everything else of ours is from the 80s and 90s. So we really want to use this new price point, this new product category, to get people into the whole world.
So these will be at stores?
Stores, our DTC,
cool.
everything.
And you said throttles and gonna be
the second one will be throttle.
That's cool. That's very cool.
And then the third one, Barnyard Commandos.
Oh, yeah.
Which we just...
I was going to say, you just announced that, right?
Yesterday.
That Barnyard Commandos is
Barnyard Commandos, we have a problem. Premium DNA did a great job.
Right.
So, I don't want to do something for the second time less than 3 years later.
Okay.
So we're already putting Barnyard Commandos into Biker Mice from Mars, the animated series.
Gotcha.
So it'll be there. Unfortunately, we didn't get the deal done anywhere close to getting it into RoboForce.
Okay.
But as you know, because you're in RoboForce.
Yes, I am.
RoboForce has all our brands.
Right.
So Biker Mice is in RoboForce, Sectars, everything is in RoboForce.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so we'll be getting Barnyard Commandos in this
style.
Yeah.
That's where it's starting.
Cool. That's where it started.
Yeah, and then we're going to work our way up.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. What is this?
All right. So the classic movie 7 popularized the term "what's in the box."
That's true.
So we got a box. So we also have a clock. So in 53 hours, 9 minutes, and 27, 26, 25, 24 seconds, we are going to reveal at the end of Toy Fair what's in the box. And we hope and think it'll make people pretty happy. But we have a big surprise. We're ending Toy Fair. New York City Toy Fair. Everyone yells at me. You gotta say New York.
New York Toy Fair.
New York Toy Fair.
Oh man. Wow.
I add the city just for fun. So this is our Star Trek line. This is Wave 1. And, this is an assortment wave. So what we're going to be doing is, starting with Wave 3, we're going to be alternating between an assortment wave and a main cast wave. So in wave 3, we're probably going to have the original series or next generation, the entire bridge crew in their duty uniforms.
Oh, wow.
But this wave, this was designed to answer, what I think a lot of fans had concerns about, that every single time a company gets Star Trek, they make Captain Kirk and Captain Picard.
Yep.
So I wanted to come out of the gate, so like Jellicoe,
And giving
for
us Captain
example.
Jellicoe.
So Jellicoe,
Wow.
are you Trekkie?
I am.
Okay.
Next Generation's my favorite.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well then, do you get the joke with what's next to him?
I don't know if I do, actually.
So that, it's literally it's the only accessory that should not come with Jellicoe. So if you remember in the episode, when he first goes into Picard's office after taking over the Enterprise, he's like, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that, and get rid of that fish tank.
Yes.
So he comes with the fish tank because A, it's kind of a joke.
Yeah.
B, if I had to guess, a lot of Star Trek fans are not starting their collection with Jellicoe.
Sure.
So they probably have a couple Picards.
Yeah.
And that is sized to work with any Picard made
is really
that's
cool.
112.
Oh, wow.
And we're doing a similar little gimmick with, it's not a gimmick, but we're doing a similar thing with Valkyris. So Valkyris is from Star Trek 3, Search for Spock. She's on screen for less than 3 minutes. In that scene, she has the confidential Genesis information. So she comes with the Genesis control panel, and these are going to turn. And then hopefully, I can't guarantee this yet, but this will be spring-loaded. So just like in the movie, you turn these things, and then once this one is sticking out, you turn this, it goes in, and all of a sudden Genesis can now power on. Comes with the Genesis torpedo and the carrying case. That all comes with Valkyris, their accessories. What a compliment. People keep asking, is that a Build-A-Figure? It is not a Build-A-Figure. That is the accessory for Valkyris. She actually comes in the biggest box.
Wow.
Everybody else is pretty much the same size box. Hers will be the biggest. That's Captain Garrett from my favorite Star Trek episode, Yesterday's Enterprise. Captain Sulu from Star Trek 6, but he comes with phasers and communicators from Star Trek 2. So he can also... so you can also display him as like Star Trek 2 Sulu.
That's cool.
So that's what we're trying to do. Wei-Yun comes with pizza and chopsticks from a very funny moment of Deep Space Nine. Tuvix, who has become a meme, there he is. And he comes with an alt head because he's got a very famous face where he's like being told he's going to get killed.
Yeah.
So he comes with an alt head. They pretty much all come with alt heads. And I'm very proud of this. Captain Archer, Mirror Archer, do you know this episode?
Yeah.
For some reason, towards the end of the episode, he pours a glass of champagne all over his face, which I always, even when I saw it originally run, I thought was very peculiar.
Yeah.
It's a strange way to drink champagne.
It's definitely.
So ours comes with a regular glass of champagne and a glass so you can lay him down and have him pour champagne on his face. So this is our Wave 1. And then Wave 2, we will be announcing very soon.
Yeah.
And Wave 2, we're going up to 10 figures. So this is 8. Wave 2's from now on, all waves are going to be 10 figures.
Oh, wow. That is cool. Amazing, man. That is so cool. I love seeing Star Trek. That's so great to see. I love the idea of what you're explaining here too, with like the character selections out the gate. Yeah, it's something different that we haven't really had before.
Well,
I think it's awesome.
We wanted to say to the community, just give us a chance.
Sure.
Like number one, we're not going to make two. McFarlane made 2 figures. Super 7 made 5 figures.
Yeah.
And I understand they have their own businesses, and I worship the products both companies make. But to the community, they keep feeling like they're getting jerked around. So I wanted to come out of the gate and say, we're not doing 2, We're doing 8.
Yeah.
We're not doing Kirk and Spock. We're doing everybody but.
Right.
So that's what we tried to do here.
Awesome. Very cool. All right.
Here, this is RoboForce Wave 2. This is going to be coming out the day before the cartoon. So we made 6 episodes with The Rock that come out on April 12th on Tubi. And these are all timed to hit the market for pre-sale the day before the show comes out, which is April 11th. And again, because we go way back, you've been watching us do all this. To go from kind of the day we first met to today, we had to buy the copyright, we had to design the toys, do all these things, make the toys, ship the toys, sell the toys, greenlight the cartoon, all this stuff, make the cartoon, yada, yada, yada. So that's 100. He's kind of, he starts off as best friends with Max, and they kind of have a falling out, and he becomes the villain of the show.
Yeah.
This is his number 1 henchman, who had a rough journey getting from LA to New York, but he's kind of like a walking B-29. He can't talk, he just has a really scary sound he makes. But each one of these triangles has 9 lasers that he can fire all at once or one at a time. He's got 50 cal lasers under his laser sword, missiles. So he dominates the cartoon.
He's a beast.
Like my hope is, like he's kind of my baby. Yeah,
I love it. I love
This is Sentinel. She is Max's kind of like number 2. She works very closely with him. She does a lot of the planning, a lot of the strategy. She's very smart and also very, very, very sarcastic.
Ah, nice.
This is Curmudgeon, who historically speaking, I'm using historically and make sure you see my air quotes.
There you go.
This is the first character Nacelle ever designed originally.
Oh, okay.
So he's a character in RoboForce. He's in every single episode. It's a small part, but he also provides a lot of comedic relief. And like I said, this is the first thing Nacelle ever designed from scratch that is in the cartoon as well. This is the exclusive we made for our Oni Comics collaboration.
Okay.
Anybody who pre-ordered all 39 issues on day 1 got one of these included for free.
That's cool.
So that's RoboForce Wave 2 in our Oni exclusive. Down here we have the Expanse. So this had a huge part in us getting the Star Trek license. These are all Generation 2 and up to Generation 4 prototypes. These are being made as we speak right now in China. This chair is a very important part of the show. I don't know how familiar you are with the Expanse.
I'm really not very,
The show really pays attention to physics, like more than any other science fiction. So apparently, like if Star Trek was real, every time they go to warp, everybody would be paralyzed. So in the Expanse, you got to sit in one of these chairs. So this is a reveal here at New York Toy Fair. This is the base that comes with anybody who ordered all 8 figures at the beginning. This base comes with it.
Oh, very cool.
This is a prototype, hand painted. It looks cool, but it's going to look way better by the time we're done.
Okay, excellent.
Up here, this is the Sports Bros that we did exclusively with Diamond.
Yep.
These sold out in an hour.
Yep.
Fastest sellout we've ever had. And these did and are doing incredibly well.
They're super fun.
And yes, they all come with a hot dog.
It's just in case you were wondering.
Yes.
Yeah. The hot dog was not left out.
No ambiguity.
I love it.
This is Moo Mesa, Wave 1.
Yeah.
These are in production right now. So this is Marshall Moo, Montana. So it's funny. So this is Terrible, Sheriff Terrible. This was going to be our biggest toy ever. It's still to this day our heaviest toy ever. But because Valkyris comes with all the accessories, she has beaten Terrible.
Oh, that's funny.
And this is Cowlamity Kate. I want to make sure I get the pun out.
Love it, yep.
And yes, she comes with my favorite weapon ever devised, the Gatling gun, circa 1860. So it's like the only accessory we have here, but I just had, we had to bring it. And this just shows more of the licensing that we're doing. You know, we're doing a lot more licensing.
Bolaires, love it.
This is Bolaires, obviously.
Yeah.
This is Funko. We're doing more with them, so a lot of our newer lines are also this year and next year going to be getting the pop treatment.
Sweet.
And this is our 2025 New York Toy Fair. This is our wares.
Love it, man.
This is our wares we're selling.
Love it. Well, thank you, man, for taking the time to walk us through all of it.
And I don't think I sniffled once.
I don't think so. I think we got it. Nicely done.
Move it on up. Move it on up.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at Toy Fair 2025. Follow Pixel Dan on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Or you can support the channel through Patreon and unlock other exclusive content. Thanks for tuning in to your premier source for all things toys with Pixel Dan. See you again.